Back here on the morning show, and be sure to stick around later in the show. We're going to have Senator Al White on the show. Big year for politics, and so it'll be fun to chat with one of our local politicians and see what's going on in the state of Colorado. Also, big thanks to the Village at Winter Park Resort. More than you imagine. Big year for Winter Park Resort. We've had huge snow. Ski conditions are unbelievable. And some huge news that my events manager here from Winter Park Resort is going to share with us. One of them is closing day got extended.
It got extended. We have 13 more days of skiing on the Jane side.
Just the Jane.
Just the Jane.
So this is kind of cool for locals.
It's very cool.
The parking lots, we can go set up our grill, we're partying, we're hanging out and having a great ski day going into what, May 7th?
May 7th, yeah.
Is that a Saturday?
It's a Saturday. And we'll have some live music on those 2 Saturdays leading up to that at Club Car, so you really can make it a good winter extension.
Amy, I don't even know if I mentioned your name because I got so excited about this May 7th thing, but Amy Buzhardt is the events manager at Winter Park Resort. And so is this, do they have plans? Every year there's a huge closing day party at the Sea Lot in Mary Jane.
Correct.
There's a huge spring splashdown, pond skim, rager at the base of Winter Park. So I assume this year we'll kind of have them on different weekends. Since
we
Mary
will.
Jane.
So the Winter Park closing will stay the same, and April 23rd and 24th is when we'll do our Springtopia concert and then the pond skim. And then we will wait and have May 7th be our big Sea Lot closing.
So that's going to be the Sea Lot party, the celebration of the end of ski season.
Absolutely.
Spring is here. Get to Moab for a few weeks because it's going to get muddy.
Yes, and we've gotten incredible snow, so it seems silly not to stay open.
So are shops, restaurants open, or is this going to be strictly a skier's mountain?
There will be a few restaurants open on the Winter Park side, but Peps and Club Car will be open.
Well, they will be open until May 7th.
Yes.
Okay. Peps is staying open until close. That doesn't happen often.
Yes, they're staying.
Hey, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fun to have, I don't want to compare us to A-Basin, but it'll be kind of like that vibe where you got beach parties going on. The sun's great, the snow's great.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun
year. It should be super fun.
Well, you got a lot going on at Winter Park Resort.
We do.
How long have you been working for Winter Park Resort?
I've been at Winter Park for a few months since September.
A few months, so the whole season. Have you been out shredding?
Many times.
Many times. So what have we been hitting this year? The snow has been, I've been here 13 seasons now. I can usually count on one hand the amount of days we get over 10 inches.
Yes.
This year, 2 hands doesn't do it. It's been phenomenal.
It's incredible. The snow the past couple of weeks has just been dumping, and that's one of the main reasons we can stay open because we've gotten such good snow.
I think, I hope I'm not exaggerating here, but I think we had almost 80 inches in a 10-day stretch.
Correct.
From a Monday one week to the following week. Unbelievable.
Yes.
And I think we're over 300 inches now.
Yeah, we hit 300 this past week.
Our base depth is 85 inches, so it can melt all at once. We're going to have snow until May 7th, whether you like it or not. So,
Truth.
So get the corn skis out and have some fun.
Absolutely.
So. Cool. So what's your favorite run on the mountain?
Sleeper.
Sleeper.
Yep.
I just had my dad and his buddies in town, and there is nothing better than screaming Sleeper first thing in the morning when it's just beautiful corduroy, not a soul in sight.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a great time. That's how we started every day, about three or four straight shots right to sea chair.
It's my favorite.
So let's talk about some other events coming up this spring, and then maybe we'll talk a little more about summer as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we have a big concert you mentioned on closing weekend. Who are our...
So we're going to start off, the music starts at noon, and we have the Rick Lewis Project, and then we have G-Love and Special Sauce.
I've seen him a few times. He was actually playing the summer 2 years ago, I think, in Winter Park.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So they're going to be our middle act, and then we're going to end with American Authors.
American Authors. That's going to be exciting. So they're the headliner.
Headliners.
G-Love's opening.
Yes.
He's got a lot of songs about food, from what I understand. My Baby's Got Sauce. That's one of my favorites. It's a great song. So excited for that.
Yeah, it should be a really fun day.
You got a lot of events. I think there's some live music other weekends at Derailleur Bar. Is that right?
Yeah, basically starting on April 9th, we have live music every weekend through May 7th.
Every weekend through May 7th. Oh, I didn't realize that. So there's going to be live music going after Splash.
Yeah.
And can you explain the pond skim? What's going on there?
Yes. Okay. So what it is you whip out your best costume, your best skills, and you're going to go through a course. And then on your ski or snowboard, you take a jump and you go through a pond to see if you can make it across. Do a fun flip, really just...
Or a big old belly flop.
A big old belly flop. Monster Energy is sponsoring it this year, so it should be really fun.
This will be my 3rd year in a row, 4th time I dress as Ski Ditka. So I got my old vintage Bears sweater, I put a big belly in, and I made it across the last 2 years.
All right.
And so I'm excited to go again this year. So.
I love it. I don't know if I would ever do it. I'm not brave enough.
And if you want to ski in the Splash, you got to do, you got to register the morning of.
The morning of, yeah. And you have to kind of get in early because we take the first 100 participants. Registration starts at 8:30.
free plug for Coffee and Tea Market. They're
Absolutely.
open right there. You go get a burrito, have
Yes.
a drink, and watch the line form and get in it.
Yes.
So
Perfect.
it's a great thing. Well, there's a lot more coming up this summer at Winter Park Resort. We're real excited about it. We're going to take a quick break first. When we come back, we'll hit on summer.
Perfect.
But, once again, we're hanging out with Amy Buzhardt, the events manager at Winter Park Resort. More than you imagine. We'll be back.